best way to smoke ribs? Wrapped or unwrapped? I say we try doing both today. What's the wizard? I'm your boy Gage. Welcome to my new series, Critique My Meat. I got 2 slabs of baby back ribs that I want to smoke today. One wrapped, one unwrapped. I say we figure out which one's the best. I know it's a little dark, weather don't look the best, but that ain't never stopped the chef. So we gonna go in the backyard, get these ribs up and rolling, and let's get it cracking, man. Come on, let's get it. Come on.
Hold me on, cause I'm showing up. Yeah.
Yo, what's the word? Okay, so I went and put on something a little bit more comfortable. Can't be barbecuing in no pink shirt like I had an Easter outfit on. But right here, I got my 2 slabs of ribs, okay? I patted them down dry. And all I need to do now is just take the membrane off and get to it, put the seasonings on. So what I have here is a regular salt, pepper, garlic blend as my base, and then I'm gonna use this Sweet Preacher as the flavor profile for the ribs. So let's turn these ribs around, and let's get this membrane off. I know this gives people trouble a lot. Best way to do it is to get a paper towel and just tug at the end, and the skin should just come right off. Just like that. Just like that. Okay? Alright. Get a paper towel. Do the same thing again. Let's turn it this way. It's usually easier getting it from the smaller side. Tug on that skin. Every now and then it gives me a little issue. But there we go. Just tug on it. And bam. Membrane is off. Okay? Alright. So like I said, we got the membranes off. So now we're gonna take this blend. You know what? I'm gonna put something down for this seasoning stick. Hold on a second. Yellow mustard. We're gonna use yellow mustard as our binder. And that is what's gonna help this seasoning stick a lot better on these ribs. Alright? We're just gonna rub that mustard in just like that. Okay? Just like that. Alright? Okay? I'm one of them guys who wash their hands about 50 times while I'm cooking. So real sport.
Pull me out. Pull me out.
I gotta get some new gloves so I can pack this stuff down.
Yeah, pull me out.
Yeah.
Pull me up.
Okay.
Pull me out.
So, hands are
Pull
washed.
me up. Pull me out.
We're gonna take the
Pull me
salt,
up.
pepper, and garlic
Pull me
blend
out.
and
In my cup. When the lights come
use that as the base
stop spinning. Been sipping,
profile
all in my
for these
feelings.
ribs.
Pull me out.
Okay.
Pull me up. Pull me on. I'm showing up.
Salt, pepper, garlic. Alright. Then we're gonna take the Sweet Preacher barbecue rub. And we're gonna go heavy with that. Alright. I don't even wanna see no ribs. I don't wanna see no meat. I wanna see all Sweet Preacher. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Don't feel no type of way about putting too much on, because believe you me, as soon as you get to touching it, moving it, a lot of this stuff comes right off. Alright? So once again, I'm gonna take this mustard, use that as the binder. You can use whatever you want as a binder. Trust me, your ribs won't taste like mustard. I know some people use oil, some people use hot sauce. I just stick with what I know. But in the comments, you can critique my meat and tell me what you believe I should use as a binder. Alright? Okay. Let me rinse my hands off. that salt, pepper, garlic blend on them. Use that as the base again. And then we're gonna go right back over with that sweet preacher. Man, there we go. Look at that color. That's exactly what you want to see. I don't want to see no meat. I want to see all seasoning. I don't know which influencer says it. You ain't sneezing, it ain't seasoned. But I feel it. There we go. Now the key to this is to let these ribs sit, okay? I don't got much time because I got folk that's on the way over, so I'm gonna let them sit for a good 15 to 30 minutes. But if you can have them sit for a couple of hours and just let that meat sweat through that seasoning, let it just bake in like that, you in the game. You know what I'm saying? But what we gonna do is, I got the pit rolling right now. I'm gonna let these ribs sit for a minute, let that seasoning soak in, sweat into that meat, and we're gonna throw it right on the Chargriller. Let's get it. As you all can see, that seasoning is sweating inside of the ribs just like how I like it. I've been having them sit for about 30 minutes. I usually like to have them sit for hours with that seasoning because I just want it to sweat and bake in. But that's good enough. I got people coming over, so I need to get this meat on the grill before I get some complaining guests, you know? So walk with your boy, man. We finna take these out to the Chargriller and get this party started. Okay, all right, so we out here with the Chargriller. I got some cowboy hardwood briquettes going. I go back and forth between briquettes and lump charcoal. I think I just like the consistency better with the briquettes. I got some hickory splits inside of it. I actually got one big hickory log inside of it burning on that coal bed, but I got those splits on top. So once that wood dies down, I can put the next batch in. But as you can see, the Chargriller is humming perfectly at 250, which is right where we want it. And we're gonna open this up and put these slabs of ribs down now. All right. Okay. We're gonna put them a little closer to the smoke. All right. Now, remember, we're doing the difference between wrapped and unwrapped. Okay. All right. So one of these is gonna be wrapped after a couple of hours. Once it gets that nice bark, the other is gonna stay smoking, no wrap the whole time. No jimmy. Alright, no jimmy head. Alright, so we got one that's gonna be wrapped up, and the other one that's not gonna be wrapped up. Alright, we gonna do this experiment and see which one comes out the best, and just take it from there. So I'm about to close this. I'm gonna come back, spritz with some apple juice here and there. Every 45 minutes to an hour to keep the meat moist. And we just gonna do it like that, man. Let's get it. Okay, so these ribs, they've been on here for about an hour and a half. Just taking the smoke, you know what I'm saying? Right here is what I have is a nice mixture of apple juice and apple cider vinegar. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna open this grill up. Ooh, yeah, that's a nice color already. We're just gonna press away on these ribs, man. Keep them moist, keep them moist. And like I said, they've been on here for about an hour and a half. So I'm gonna rotate them, you know, just so they can evenly cook. Rotate them real quick. Just like that. Ooh, that hickory smoke. It's coming. It's strong. Alright. We're gonna let them on. Let these ribs keep doing their thing. Then we out of here. Okay, so these ribs, they've been on for a little bit over 3 hours. And this is where it get real, alright? So one of these racks we're gonna take off, bring inside the house, wrap up. The other rack, we're gonna leave on her. All right, so because one rack we leave it on her, I made this little concoction of butter, brown sugar, apple cider vinegar, apple juice, a little bit of that barbecue seasoning. I'm gonna leave that on. All right, and that's gonna simmer and bubble, and we gonna baste one of those ribs. All right, the other rack, let's just take this first one. This is right here. We gonna wrap up. Okay, we gonna wrap this one up and put back on the grill to smoke. Okay, so let's get it. Let's make it happen. Okay, so we about to wrap this rib up right here. Pretty much all I got down is some butter, some brown sugar, some honey. I'm gonna spray this apple cider vinegar and apple juice on the inside. All right, keep that acidic taste to it. Okay, always put me side down. All right, we're gonna spray the back. Okay, throw a couple of more half sticks of butter on it. All right, drizzle some honey. Like, get it out. There we go. Okay, drizzle that honey on the back. That brown sugar, you know. And we gonna wrap it, y'all. All right, so we got one wrap and one not wrap. All right, the one not wrap, we gonna base. All right, so I'm about to put these back on the grill for another hour, hour and a half, and that other slab that's down there, I'm gonna base it with that concoction I made that's on the grill now. Okay, so I got this concoction right here. Basically, I'm gonna use this to baste these ribs right here. All right, so we got one wrapped,
This is a good vibes.
and one exposed. All right, we're just gonna use this to wrap on these ribs, to base on these ribs, not wrap, but base on these ribs. All right.
This is a good vibes.
Pretty much apple cider vinegar, apple juice, brown sugar, barbecue seasoning. Ooh, that smoke hitting, y'all. Pretty much everything that was in the wrap. Pretty much everything that was in the wrap. Just in this little concoction right here. Alright? We just basing these ribs, man. You know? And letting the smoke do its thing. The burgers look good too. Reverse serve them. Alright. Okay. So that's pretty much good enough for right now. We're gonna let the smoke do the rest of the cooking. We're gonna come back to these in about an hour or so. Alright? That's it, y'all. Alright, y'all. This is my cousin Timmy right here. What you got going on right here, Killer?
Got some mushrooms, onions, garlic, eggplant, zucchini,
Okay.
Beyond steak meat. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it vegan.
Alright, what
Some
you gonna do
carrots.
with it?
You know, just throw it all in the wok over there. It's getting hot.
Alright. Let's get it, let's get
Throw
it.
some oil in there, some seasonings with it. Get it in the mix. You know what I'm saying? 5 to 6. Let's get with it. We gonna get
Alright,
with it.
let's make it happen. Alright, y'all. The moment of truth. As you can see, this is the dry rub. I've been basing it the whole time. We're gonna take this one off now. Alright? And we're gonna tack on some sauce. I'm gonna leave that just like that, cause oh my god, that looks good, y'all. So I'm gonna take this inside, put some sauce on it, put it back on the grill, and then we pretty much gonna be done, man. Let's get it. Yeah.
You know, then half the time.
Just stir until it gets soft. It'll take about 5-10 minutes. Keep hitting it till, keep banging until it gets soft. So we'll see it in there with it. carrots first because they hard. Hard.
That boy wild, ain't he?
Once they get to softening up, we throw the other vegetables in there with it.
Say less, say less. All right, let's get it.
Come on.
All right. As y'all can see, it's real good. Look at all that juice in the bottom. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's what a rib is supposed to look like. All right, so look, this is what I'm finna do, y'all. I'm finna slam some barbecue sauce on it. My cousin, he brought over this apple cinnamon barbecue sauce. Shit hit every time, man. I don't know if I'm supposed to use profanity, but hey, it is what it is. So we gonna drizzle this right over these ribs, just like that. Oh yeah, just like that. Free. And then we gonna just brush it right on. We gonna throw these right back on the grill so it can tack up on these ribs. One more thing though, right? So all I pretty much did was sprinkle this sweet preacher on here, put this apple cinnamon barbecue sauce on it, all right? And all that juice from when it was wrapped up from the bottom, I'm just putting that right back on top, y'all. And we finna throw this right back on the grill again, you know? Let it tack up another 15, 20 minutes and it's a wrap, you dig? Let's get it. Yeah, that be good, boy.
Just a little mixture of everything. Throw what you got in the pot. You get what you got. Hot damn.
Okay, all right, so this is the moment we all been waiting on, man. We got the wrapped ribs and the unwrapped ribs. This is the money shot. Both of them look good, man. I ain't gonna lie. All right. The one up top is the one with the glazed barbecue. That's the one that was wrapped up. The one at the bottom is the one that been on the grill the whole time, unwrapped. But I've been braising them with that butter braise. All right, so that's how they both came out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut them both, and then you know we're gonna have the guests critique my meat and let me know which one is the best. All right, let's get it.
Now I'm in the rib. As far as the temperature and the cook, it look good. It got a smoke ring on it, man. It's what glaze did you use on this again?
Is that the dry? Is that
no,
the
this
dry
is the
one
one with the glaze on it.
Okay, that's apple cinnamon.
Okay,
apple cinnamon on barbecue sauce. All right, let's see, man.
Yeah, that's fire, bro. You got good glaze. You got that cinnamon all through there. That apple with the apple barbecue. Yeah, this banging, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
We gonna go to the dry rub over here. We gonna see it smoke as well, smoke ring.
Let's see what it's talking about.
Real smoke.
Get it.
Great, cool.
You know what I'm saying? All right, we got Marley trying one of my burgers. What you think, huh, mama?
It's bussin'. It's bussin'. The meat is bussin'.